Hey, good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday. It's 8 a.m., January 15th. We're right in the middle of the first month of 2020. I hope you guys have made some fantastic gains so far in crypto, because I know we have in the advantage side of the community. Again, folks, just to pay the bills, I want to let you guys know that we are having our 50% discount off for first-time members, valid for only 1 month and 3-month subscriptions, okay? If you click on the Discord link below this video, all right, it will take you to the free Discord side, which is this community discussion area. You can message me right here, and then we can talk about if you want to pay with PayPal or credit card or crypto for this discount, okay? I'm going to extend this discount to the end of the month, and that's it, okay? This will give you an opportunity for the first, either 1 month if you want to try it, or 3 months to try our community and see what kind of gains you can get as per these people, as you can see clearly, right? So I've been doing crypto trading since mid-2016, folks. Before that, I was trading Forex. Before that, I was trading equities and commodities. And I still do, by the way, okay? Just I think yesterday or a couple days ago, I had put up a call for CGC right here in the stock market channel, okay? We had a dedicated stock analyst as well. And we're going to soon be adding a Forex side to things too. So you can see our community is expanding, and you will have more and more knowledge as well as markets to be able to trade in with our analysis and setups. So I think it's definitely a steal for you to get this 50% discount off while it lasts, all right? So again, hope you guys come join. Click the Discord link below, or give us a like, give us a comment on your thoughts as well, okay? All right, so let's get to it. Let's get to the BTC analysis, okay? So first things first, folks, if you are part of the Advantage community right now, kudos to you. We are up almost $400 or $500 from our buy-in. All right, we got in somewhere around this area right here once this high started breaking. So we are doing fantastic right now as per our initial buy for our long, okay? So what we need to do is, all right, we need to figure out what this market is trying to do. Is it topped right here, all right? And is it going to pull back into this demand right here on the hourly time frame, which is around $8,500 or so, okay? Or is it going to push up higher, okay? Now the key marker to watch for you, okay, on a 1 hour time frame is this marker right here, 87.87, okay? Now notice every single 1 hour candle, right, has not been able to properly close above it. And if it does, right there, it gets quickly pushed down back under, like this candle right here. Closes above it, boom, closes back down under, and under again. This one tries to close up above it again, and boom, closes back under. Same thing right here, tries to close up above and gets pushed back down under. So clearly what's happening here, folks, is the bears are defending their positions, which is their short positions, with all their might right here, okay? They know that they're going to get torched if prices get pushed to the upside, right? Not only that, there's a lot of selling happening right here, meaning that whether you're, holding the spot asset of Bitcoin, all right, that is being sold right here because it seems like people are just thinking that this might be the top. And this is actually good because once the professionals and the algorithms kick in, right, and they've absorbed enough of the asset, less supply and more demand means prices push up, right? Because demand will try to seek higher prices where there's more asset. Because once there's no supply left in this area, okay, there's really no walls to push through. And this becomes a very sort of seamless and easy push through, right? So then prices get pushed higher and higher until we meet the next resistance level, okay? And the next resistance level, all right, as we know, okay, is, if we start looking at a daily time frame, is this area right here, all right, all the way up here, okay? And that particular supply, let me show you guys that real quick, is this purple box right here, okay? So this box right here, you can clearly see we're just right under it, right? The fact that we're right under it and we haven't gotten, say, you know, a wick through and then a quick fast rejection, the fact that we're going to, at least what it looks like, consolidate right here, okay? This is a positive sign that we're going to try to push through this, kind of like we did over here. Notice how we consolidated right here in a flag and then pushed right through with a big bullish candle, okay? Remember that this flag, right, if we look at it carefully, this flag right here was right above, or I'm sorry, below this resistance level, which was this daily supply. See, this flag right here. That was this daily supply right here. So we flagged for 5-6 days, boom, push right through it with good volume. That is exactly what you want to see. And by the way, okay, the fact that we pushed through this thing with a nice big bullish candle, and we retested this just on this daily candle right here, that same area as support, very positive sign, okay? So for now, things are looking pretty good, okay? We will definitely get an opportunity to realize if this is a top, because there might be, you know, a long period of time spent right here for distribution, if it is truly distribution, okay? But you don't want it to look like distribution kind of like this, okay? You want it to look like distribution like this with higher lows trying to press up higher and higher. That is not distribution, that is reaccumulation before another upthrust, okay? And the reason I know this is just studying markets over and over again, right? I've been trading for about 11 years, and something that I've seen in structure of markets is that sometimes the distribution and the reaccumulation or accumulation versus distribution look the same, but they're not the same due to two things. Number one, the structure of higher lows. Number two, the volume associated with it, okay? Now, you can never be too sure that this is definitely distribution or definitely reaccumulation, but there's always characteristics that help you identify if it is truly distribution or it is reaccumulation. And for now, things look like this is definitely an absorption, meaning this is a reaccumulation process. We're trying to absorb as much of the asset as possible, or rather, you know, try to push up on every, you know, chance we get. But clearly there's some big sell walls in this area right here that are holding price down, okay? But ultimately you can see every time we get pushed down, we come back up. We get pushed down, we come back up, right? So the fact that this is happening, in my opinion, okay, I think we're going to break out of this maybe, I don't know, tomorrow, a couple days after, okay? I don't think it'll happen on just one slice through, because I do think that this area right up here, okay, this blue block that you see is much more significant than this daily supply that we saw over here. This daily supply that you see, this is only 2 days of consolidation, okay? This is about 10 to 12 days, okay? So this has clearly got a lot more supply left in here. All right, so we're going to probably need to consolidate a little bit more. What I could foresee happening is quick spikes led down, you know, quick spikes again, you know, getting pushed down, but we keep pressing up and up and up, and eventually we'll break through it, okay? Now you're probably thinking, okay, is this really the next bullish move, Amol, or is it, you know, just garbage before we get pushed back down again? All right, now I won't lie, okay? I will tell you honestly that I have been of the opinion that for the most part, you know, we have not seen true capitulation. And honestly, we really haven't, okay? Capitulation, after a long period of distribution like we did in 2018 right here, is marked by big selling like this, okay? Big sell side, you know, candles like this and big sell side volume, okay? Notice we haven't had that here. I mean, do you see capitulation marked anywhere with high volume like this at the end of a downtrend? Not really, right? So that means that, even if this is a run, okay, to the upside, I don't think that it's going to create a higher high as per this swing right here, okay? I think what it's going to do is probably have a small bit of a rally, maybe to 9,000, 9,500, maybe even 10,000, and then get pushed back down. And that is ultimately my thought process. Because again, end of bear markets are typically marked by big capitulation volume bars, or I'm sorry, big capitulation volume bars like that, okay? That basically cause a massive fear in the market, and then everyone is basically shorting the bottom, and then you get big rips of the candle like this that stop out everybody, and then you get 2 or 3 weeks of consolidation right here, and then a push up, okay? I have not seen that yet, but then again, not all markets have to have fractals like this. We could have done, say, this area right here as a reaccumulation, because this was almost 6 weeks right here, okay? Versus this one was 3 months, and then we pushed through, right? So this one is analogous to this round thing right here, and then this push through the last 2 weeks that we've seen is this thing right here, okay? So it's very possible that what we are experiencing right now is the initial phases of a breakout, kind of like this. And then we're probably going to consolidate here for a little bit, and then maybe we might push up a little bit higher, okay? But now let's look at it a couple different ways, okay? So where exactly could be our top, all right? So like I've said, okay, there's a lot of supply sitting in this daily box right here, okay? So it could very well be true that if we mark out, say, this being the high of the supply and this being the low, the EQ of that is about 50% marker, right? So that's about $9,400 or so. We could get up as high as $9,400, okay, and then get rejected and get sent all the way back down to 6,000 or 5,500 or whatever, okay? That's one option, all right? Number two is we slowly we keep grinding and grinding through the supply and then keep pressing up and up and up, okay? Our first target would then become the high of this wick, which is around 10,500, okay? Our final target could be as high as 11 or 12,000, which is around, say the highs of these candle closings right here. Not the wicks, but rather where the candles close. This one closed around 13,000, this one closed around 12,500, and these close right around 12,000 flat, okay? So those would be the areas that you want to look forward to, okay? Now let's look at it another way, okay? All right, so here's a 3-day chart that I've mocked up, all right, on BitMEX, okay? So I want you guys to look at this as a big potential pennant that's playing out. Right? So instead of looking at each market cycle individually, we're going to look at this as an aggregate of one large market cycle that's playing out, okay? So if we were to look at that, right, we would say that this was your massive bull flag since 2015. That's your massive bull flag, and this is the pennant that's playing about. Now, obviously, this is a very optimistic view, but just something to keep in mind, right? We've seen crazier things in markets before. So let's say that this is your big pennant, okay? All right, in the pennant, I want you guys to look at this kind of like this, all right? So in the pennant, we reached a 20,000 high. We hit that bottom of about 3,100, right? So let's mark it out, okay? So I want you to look at this 3,100 bottom and then this 20,000 top, and watch the retrace from this top to this bottom, okay, the retrace back up. Notice where it tops, right there, right? Where exactly is that? That's the 618 fib, okay? The 618 fib all the way to 65%, we call it as the golden pocket. It's known as the golden pocket because typically the most amount of pain or exuberance, whether it's the up cycle or the down cycle, is felt in that particular area, okay? Typically in that area, a majority of the professionals and the algorithms decide to use that area as a buy spot or a sell spot. So clearly you've seen the fact that when we hit that 20,000 high and at 3,100 low in 2018, we pressed up all the way into that 618 fib, which is about $13,600 or so, right? Obviously, we went a little bit higher, okay? But that was the area that was the top of the bull market in June 2019. Now, let's just say that this was the bottom in December 2019, okay? The 64.30 low. And then this was the top in June 2019, right? So let's just say that was it, okay? Where does that fib take us to? Okay, if we were to say that, hey, we might retrace back to the 618 or that golden pocket area, that takes us to about 11,000, all right? And the 65% would be about $11,700, $11,800, okay? That would be your golden ratio of price. If it's supposed to keep going up, it's supposed to get into that area and potentially start the next, bearish cycle, okay? That would be my guess for exactly the top of the next bullish cycle. Again, that is if we have essentially broken out of our bearish trend that we've had for the last 6-7 months, okay? For all I know, this is the beginning of the week, right? Beginning of the week typically does not signify, that the trend for the rest of the week. Okay, we've put in, about $1,000 or so in the last 2 days of this new weekly candle. It could be very well possible, right? So let me pull up my weekly chart. It could very well be possible that this candle right here that you see in the weekly closes back inside the descending parallel channel, and then over the next couple of weeks we move down again, okay? Personally, I think the possibilities of this are a little bit unlikely. One, due to the fact that this was a very strong bullish candle. We're now looking bullish again. I wouldn't be surprised at the very least we get to 9,000 and then dump, or we just kind of keep pressing up from here. Number two is when you start looking at the CME volume and the COT reports, which is the Commitment of Traders reports. They are the reports where you get to see how professionals and hedge funds are positioned as to whether they're long or short for Bitcoin. Okay, you can look this up on the CFTC website. So another reason why I think that it's unlikely that we're going to just get pressed down right now, straight down to 6,000 or 5,000 or whatever, is due to this high volume that's been increasingly going up since beginning of January. Okay, notice that on the 4-hour volume right here, the volume has been consistently going up. Not only has it consistently been going up, okay, if we start looking back on, say, the last few months, okay, take a look at this. The last couple of volume bars that we've had over here, over the last 5-6 days, have been the highest since this run up right here in May 2019. And guess what happened after that? We consolidated right here, and then we ran up another $5,000. Okay, so in my opinion, right, we might be at the beginning phases of a potential bullish cycle. Now again, you have to wait for this weekly close, which closes on Sunday. So we have about 3-4 more days, right, just to be sure. And even then, even if prices close all the way into 9,000, you might get another maybe, I don't know, $1,000, $2,000 run up from there, okay? So don't think that you have to jump in right now and these are the prices that I have to get in. Okay, be patient, wait for the pullbacks, wait for prices to be, a bit more bearish. People basically calling that, hey, this was the top of the trend and now we're going to go down, any garbage like that. Wait for the panic to ensue and then buy, okay? Again, not investment advice. That's how I would play it, okay? You basically have to, wait for people's emotions to get the best of them, all right? And then you step up when everyone else's emotions are vulnerable, okay? That is how you're going to make money in this market, not by FOMOing in and not by panic selling, okay? You have to be calm, cool, and collected at all times in markets like this, okay? Because there's so much volatility, so much garbage out there in crypto Twitter. People are basically shorting this and they're saying that this is now having to go back to 6,000. Again, like I said, I've been the biggest bear of all since August 2019, calling for 5,500. But I also know when not to be dumb and when to go with the flow of the market and make money. Because at the end of the day, for me, it's not about being right. It's about making money. Okay, it's about getting things right in the market when they're showing you signs that, hey, we might have turned around. This is your chance to flip your buys, flip your direction, and make money in the other direction. But other people in the market just don't want to give up the fact that they are going to be ultimately proven wrong, that prices have to go lower or whatever, right? So their egos get the best of them, okay? So the point is that we might need to start considering our bias from bearish to bullish now, okay? Because where we might be in the bullish cycle right now, over here, where we are, right here, which was the breakout, we might be actually from the 2018 bear market, we might be over here where we broke out of that reaccumulation phase right here, or we might be having, maybe a 2, 3, 4 week long consolidation and then a push up. Okay, that is what I think we might be doing. All right. So again, we are long. All right, and I personally think that at the very least, prices should get into 8,000, or I'm sorry, 9,000, maybe 9,500. And if we reject from there, hey, we just caught a nice $1,500 move in our community. All right, and again, if you're trying to get become a part of this community, we are running that 50% discount special. All right, so come join. It's only lasting another 15 days. 1 month is $50. 3 months is $150. Okay, so if you come join for 3 months, you can catch the rest of the remaining of the cycle, whatever it might be. Whether we get rejected from here, then we short, or whether we push up from here and we're already long anyway. Okay, so that's pretty much it. I don't think I have anything else to talk about. Let's see here. Let's see how the RSI is doing. RSI did hit just into overbought in the RSI daily time frame, but I still do think we have a little bit more room to go. Let's see here. What else? We are still in this big, parallel channel that we see as per the CME chart, even as per this chart that I mocked up. All right. Let me see here. Okay, this big parallel channel that I've been watching, all right, my final target for this parallel channel, if we were to create that, top, if we were to create the second top of the parallel channel, that would be somewhere up here if we start moving this out a little bit more, right? Anywhere between, $9,300 to about $9,600, $9,700, okay? If we kind of go straight up over the next 2 or 3 days, okay? So that's pretty much it. And obviously, this top of the parallel channel that matches up with the daily supply right here. Okay, so you can see a confluence of factors that are, telling you that there's a lot happening in this, big supply block. Okay, so be careful in this area. Definitely take profits. I know we've been taking profits. So I hope you do come join, get to be a part of the Cryptosomniac community. There's a lot of awesome stuff happening. And more importantly, we are very active. I provide daily update Bitcoin analyses. I let you guys know exactly what I'm thinking of, do morning videos like this, and then stay engaged with my community through the day, okay? Because I do this full time, folks. This is my job. I'm a full-time trader. I've been doing this for 11 years, so I'm not someone who just came to the crypto space at the height of 2017, all right? So I hope you guys come join and give me a thumbs up if you enjoy my content, okay? Take care. Cheers.